So we actually see the Earth Dragon God being defeated by Natsu and Susaku, which he never knew that it would be impossible for anyone to defeat him since he is an Earth Dragon God. But but Natsu told him that it doesn't matter if they're human or dragon, they're still alive and they can become friends or parents and child, but his strength won't change. In which he understands now as he completely destroyed, which we knew that he understands why Argologia, Ella is actually, Ignila is actually obsessed with him. So he leaves the rest to him for Natsu, which the labyrinth is actually disappearing, which we see how they are about to be killed, but the Dark Dragon Knights have actually arrived to rescue them, in which we knew how they will leave them to die. So they have actually decided to rescue them, which we knew how Celine would die. However, they actually rescued Natsu and Susaku out of the labyrinth, which we knew how is completely destroyed, in which that is three dragon gods defeated, in which it shook the whole continent in some areas, which they say is so loud it shaped the land, in which no one knew what happened. But all they can say is leave a crater behind. Once there, they actually headed towards Diablo's, where they actually treated the Guildmaster and Celine their injuries. Then which they've become peace. They actually make peace. Or that is what they thought it would make peace, because there are some still grudges going on between the guild, in which we actually see how all of them have their differences between them, in which they actually knew how all of their magic is actually impressive. But they still say that the Alchemist Guild, it still counts as a Wizard Guild, which it still is, which they talk about Sai and God Serena as well, which they are actually in shock that he's still alive. But however, with Iron through Windy say that he's still alive, I mean still dead, either which means that Norhart's magic doesn't lie. In which the fact that it only has the form of the dead only, living people cannot manifest as a Historia, knowing how they would have actually bring him back alive, but knowing how they would saw them already been killed, by which they already knew that the original guildmaster of Diablos was actually killed as well, knowing how they would imagine what all happened. But they actually reveal that Celine's wish is to rid the world of all dragons and live peacefully as a human, which we knew that not to say it doesn't matter if they human or dragon. They'll decide by looking into their hearts and keep moving forward. That is how he sees the world. So now that the Earth Dragon God had been defeated, we actually knew that Natsu told everyone that it doesn't matter if they're human or dragon. They'll decide to their own fate by looking into their hearts, in which that word actually will stick to them. But we're going to see what's going to happen on the next chapter the week after next week. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. What's then? This is Anime Guys right here saying signing out. Laters, and be safe.